It is time for another theme park coasting top 10 video, where we count down the top 10 rides and attractions at theme parks all around the world. So join me today as we count down the top 10 rides at Chessington World of Adventures. Starting off at number 10, we have Zufari Ride into Africa, the ride where you can come face to face with some of Africa's most wild creatures. Similar to many safaris around the world, you will get to board your very own observation truck to adventure through many African terrains full of every animal from white rhinos to gravy zebras to even giraffes. Be careful though, as along your way you may come across some unexpected dangers, but don't worry, I think you'll be okay. Overall, Zufari is such a great ride. However, due to it being completely live, if you want to head to the park on a wet or cold day, you probably won't see many animals. Have you ever wanted to swing through the air like a monkey? Well, if so, you will love our number 9 position Monkey Swingers, as you can do just that. Once boarded this chair swing ride, I think it is quite self-explanatory. But in a nutshell, your seat will basically rise and tilt in the air, causing you to spin around for the 2-minute duration of the ride. However, it does not stop there, as not only do you get some fantastic views of wild Asia, but if you are lucky enough, or not depending on how you look at it, you may get sprayed from a lot of water cannons located on the ground. And trust me when I say, you will get soaked. Ahoy there mateys, and welcome to our number 8 spot, Black Barnacle, the most squash-bucketing ship on the 7 seas. Okay, this is Chessington World of Adventures pirate ship ride, and despite it replacing my old number 4 spot, Black Buccaneer, this ride is perfect for the families out there with its really enjoyable rocking sensation at a reasonable height. Nevertheless, if you want more of an intense experience, we would suggest sitting near the back, as you will go a lot higher, but no matter where you sit, the Blue Barnacle will make anyone shiver their timbers. For our number 7 spot on our top 10 list, we have Kobra, and I know in the comment sections right now you will all be saying, Tom, you must be hysterical to put this at number 7. But just hear me out. For starters, the restraints, well, I don't think I need to talk about the torture mechanism. Yet in terms of the ride itself, don't get me wrong, it is so much fun to travel backwards, forwards and up and down while spinning at 43 miles per hour. But would you say it is worth an average 70-minute queue? I don't think so. Therefore, when taking into account the many pros and cons of Kobra, I think it is easily worthy of the number 7 position. It is time for our first roller coaster on the list, as at number 6 we are going to take a ride onto Rattlesnake. Similar to many other wild mouse rides around the world, elements include a chain lift, drop, airtime hills and of course your classic wild mouse sharp turns. The reason why I chose this for the number 6 spot though is due to the theming, as from the second that you enter into the queue line you will feel like you are in Mexico, with all of the caves, buildings and a few rattlesnakes along the queue. So this ride may be a little rough, but for the overall experience it is 100% worth a ride. Top 5, and taking this spot we have Toon Blasters, the park's laser game, and the aim of this game is of course to have fun, but most importantly shoot the targets along your way to gain as many points as you can. However, what I particularly love about Toon Blasters is, like Rattlesnake and many other rides at the park, the overall experience is fantastic, as from the extremely themed and big models to the storyline which you will follow, it makes this attraction worthy of a ride without even playing the game. The question is though, can you make it out of the tomb with the highest score in your group? and beat my personal record of 77,620? Comment down below. Coming in at number 4, we have the most raw-tastic ride at the park, Tiger Rock. Okay, that was awful, but the ride sure isn't, with it being one of the very few remaining log flumes in the UK, and in my opinion the best. Previously known as Dragon Falls, this ride sure has had its history, but since its opening back in 1987, it has always been a fan favourite with its various elements and theming. Such of the elements include 2 drops getting you a little bit wet, various tunnel sections in addition to some choppy waters along the way. It does not stop there though, as if you are lucky you may encounter some real tigers passing by, and at the end head through a giant tiger rock. So on those hot days at Chessington, nothing beats a ride on Tiger Rock. If you are scared of heights, skip to number 2, as for our number 3 position we have the new for 2021 Croc Drop. Standing at a total of 26 meters, already we could tell that this is not for the faint of hearted. However, this is not your normal drop tower, as instead of rising up and dropping on Croc Drop you will head up to the top, but before you can say that is an amazing view, you will plummet into the crocodile's mouth. Before this is then repeated again and again, all while you are also spinning around. Now a quick tip from us is to ride Croc Drop at the end of the day, as with there being more than one cycle, if you want one which isn't too snappy, then try this as your last ride. Between number 2 and number 1 it was very tough, and despite last year having this ride at number 1, we have decided to have Dragon Fury at number 2. This ride is a spinning coaster, and for anyone who does not understand what a spinning coaster is, basically it is a roller coaster which, whilst heading around multiple lift hills, big drops, helixes and bank turns, will also spin around, creating a ride experience like no other. How cool is that? In addition to this, you will also head round the whole of the Land of the Dragons and get some fantastic views of the park. To not drag on and on and on, ding ding, I am going to finish off by saying this ride may have some long queues at times, but a trip to the park is nowhere near complete without a ride on Dragon Fury. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and for the best ride at the park we have no other than the Vampire. Wah ha 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 ha. Okay, where do I start about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great aspect, we would literally be here all day. But here are a few of my favourite parts. Firstly, the theming is just fantastic, in both the queue line as well as the station building, which, a fun fact, the organist which is playing has got its face based on an old Phil Collins wax figure, really immersing you in this spooky land. The ride itself does not disappoint either, with a total of 2 lift hills, some unique turns and twists through the trees, as well as the famous Fly Across Transylvania scene, really bringing this family invert to the next level. Therefore, if this does not make you want to ride, I don't know what will. But without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, Vampire deserves to be at the number 1 spot for 2022. That is it from our top 10 video today. Obviously you all do have your own opinions, and we would love to see them in the comment section below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, at the top we have 2 videos that we know you would love, and at the bottom there is our Patreon as well as subscribe button. But with all that said, there is only one thing left to say. My name is Tom Derrick from Theme Park Coasting, and I will see you for the next video. Goodbye.